Hi, my name is Ken Parker. I'm here in a very hot Oklahoma. The temperatures are over 100, but I'm feeling pretty cool. I've made some really amazing discoveries that have helped me to come to terms with a lot of problems I've had in the past. I've been searching all my life for the answer, an answer to feelings of fear, sadness and depression. Things that have dogged me all my life, and I've never been able to go near them and examine them, find out what the cause of them was, until now, that is. I've discovered a new process which has helped me immensely. It's given me courage, it's given me the strength to go and look at these things and find out the answers to them. I think that it's a wonderful process, and it's called FasterEFT. I discovered it a few years ago when I was looking at the internet. I've been interested in the EFT for a number of years now, and regular EFT only went so far. But when I discovered FasterEFT with Robert Smith, it has really been the making of my whole life. It's helped me to come to terms and to clear out all my previous negative problems, negative emotional problems, a lot of which I didn't even know I had, but it certainly made me move. I was running away from them most of my life. I chose alcohol initially to help me cope, and various other means, but for 29 years now I've been searching even without that, and it's only in the last couple of years I've been able to find any degree of an answer. This is why I'm able to tell you today what happened. Whenever I first discovered FasterEFT, I was watching Robert Smith's YouTube channels, and he's got about 300 videos up there, small videos, 10-15 minutes long. These were really helpful to me. I started watching them, I was taking notes, and I was using the FasterEFT process on myself. That has really helped me and got me started on this. Then I gave him a call, I rang him on Skype. Didn't cost much. I set up a session with Robert, 2-hour session. 2 hours is the best to start off with. He recommends that anyway. I made a list of all the things that was causing me problems throughout my life. The ones I could remember, that is. And we covered those. We went over those in a couple of hours, cleaned up a lot of things, and I felt fantastic. I felt I had thrown off a pack of rocks that were hanging on my back. I was able to throw them off, and I felt much lighter and much better in myself. Of course, it took a lot more than that. I found over the next coming months that more things came up, and I had more sessions on the phone. In fact, him and I became friends. He decided that he'd like to visit Europe. He came to visit me in Ireland, and since that, there's been no looking back. I'm here at his home today. I'm traveling around. I'm learning this process, and I aim to do it to help other people, because there's a lot of people like me out there who need this help, who need this encouragement. It gives you strength, you see. I didn't have the ability to even want to look at what was causing me problems. I was an alcohol addict. I couldn't live without it, and of course then that finished me off. I run out of time in that department. I ended up completely, I had my rock bottom, and I sought help then. I joined a 12-step program. I sought the answers there. And I have to admit, the 12-step program did help me considerably. It gave me a lot of strength and courage. I cleaned up a lot of things. I made amends to a lot of people. And from that day on, I've been searching, but I wanted something to go deeper. I wanted some answer that went to a deeper level, because the problems and the things that I did when I was drinking were one thing. You know, I cleaned all that stuff up a long time ago. But it's really been the deeper problems, the problems from my childhood, things that I couldn't go near, things I wasn't even aware of half the time. This is why the FasterEFT has given me the opportunity to clean them up and to look back with strength and courage, cleaning out and feeling the freedom and the lack of fear, anxiety, stress, all drops away. I continue to do this, and I continue to work for this end. I hope to continue doing this and help other people. I'm training in the process, but I'm still cleaning up things from my own past. It's an ongoing process. As Robert says, I want to tap, I should tap every day. There's always things come up. I feel anxiety over some of the smallest things sometimes, and I need to clean that up. Once you get into this way, you just don't want to have old ways coming back. You just don't want to deal with that stuff. And I have no desire to hold on to them. I just want to clear them, tap them away right away. I don't mind. I live a day at a time anyway. I live right now. So like, I don't have to worry about what's happening tomorrow or what happened last week. I live right now. A day at a time in the truest sense. Not figuring out about tomorrow or what's going to happen. Just to live free. And it's wonderful. I just want to give this away now myself. I just want to pass it on. Because I know there's a lot of people who are suffering. People who are still indulging in alcohol or drugs or whatever. And people who are in so-called recovery still need this answer. Because this is a very thorough means of cleaning up that stuff. And I can say I truly live with a degree of peace and calm in my life. And that's the way I want to continue. With this peaceful, calm way of being. I certainly never experienced that before. I didn't know the meaning of the word. I mean, for 29 years I haven't had a drink. Yet I wasn't happy most of that time. I never got to the core issues. The core issues which were still very much present in my subconscious, and still every day these things were bearing down on me, and I wasn't even aware of it. I wouldn't go as far as to say I was depressed, but it was a similar feeling, you know. I look upon myself as a very positive person, but I must admit, like some days were hard going. But with this process, you just tap them away. And there's a growing band of people doing this work throughout the world, and I'm glad to be part of them. Robert Smith began this process, this FasterEFT process. It brings together a number of methods which really do go to the source, the core of the problems, cleans them up, that you take responsibility for your life. And now, personally speaking, I feel successful. I feel a degree of success which I've never felt before, because I'm getting out of my own way. I'm actually able to be my own person. I'm not standing in my own way. I'm not blocking my own way. I'm able to be myself in the truest fashion. I'm an artist. It's helped me in my artwork, and it's helped me build friends and a great social life. My family's happy. I mean, what more would you want? So anyway, that's all I'm going to say today. I'm very glad to be able to talk to you and tell you the good news. And I'll talk to you again sometime soon. So Ken Parker, at a very, very hot Oklahoma day. Good luck to you.